Look. It's a hot day for November 3rd, but it's the first evening I got to head out to my lease, so I'm packing stuff up. I'm gonna get up there and probably check a couple spots on my way there. I got some cameras on some scrapes, so I'll look at that, see what kind of activity is happening there, and if it doesn't look good, then I'm gonna keep going on deeper into a spot I've never hunted before, but I've got a camera back there and there's lots of big deer using it, so I'm super excited. I think there's still a really good chance for a really big deer encounter this evening. So I'm gonna go in and try not to be soaking wet by the time I get there, but it's November in Texas and unfortunately it's hot. It's November 3rd. You can't stop them from doing their thing. It can slow them down, but it's not gonna stop them and it's not gonna shut it down. My hopeful thinking was wrong. I'm just pouring sweat. So here's one of the things I'm having to try to decide. It's right there. Right there's a good fresh scrape. Just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Saw an absolute monster this morning. Had him at like 20 yards, but he's on the other side of the tree. I couldn't draw on him. It was too thick to shoot through. So, rifle season's open. And I'm like most of y'all, I got an 8 to 5. I don't have a lot of time with all the things going on. But I think I'm gonna pick up a rifle this evening. I got nothing against rifle hunting at all. I love it. So, that's what I'm gonna do. I gotta go see if I can find some bullets. I just want to be ready in case I'm gonna walk in and see something moseying along that I like. Well, I decided to sit on the ground because with all the leaf on, I feel like it gave me the best visual advantage. So, I'm going to try and be as still as possible. I really don't like being on the ground and not knowing which direction a deer could come from. Meh. Well, no shot. Dadgummit. That was a big deer. He came in perfect too. I had him at like 20 yards. But I wasn't paying attention. I was looking over here. And he, I guess, came in on a really worn out trail because I did not hear him until he saw me and he went. And I was like, oh. And then I rolled my eyes over and I saw him. And then he came forward and this camera had the perfect view of him. And I had no shot. It looks like, man, y'all are gonna see that and y'all are gonna be like, why is he not shooting? Let me get this in focus. Why is he not shooting? Well, guess what? 2 trees right in the way. It's just the difference of being here and here. Gosh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Man, oh man. That makes me want to go home right now. Well, only thing I can do is hope another one comes through. Let's go chase some bucks. Finally got finished with my Thanksgiving stuff that needed to go, people I need to go see and spend time with. Now I'm headed back to my lease to take a little different approach on things. So last time I hunted, I had that big buck encounter, and man, I wish I could have got on them, but the trees were just, camera angles and your actual line of sight are 2 different things. But I am headed to ground hunt just like I did last time, or I'm going to ground hunt just like I did last time. I can be set up within like 2 minutes and very minimal noise. As far as sound, making noises and stuff, there's not a lot of room for that. Well, I'm set up against a tree the best I could. I've got an old logging road and a scrape down below me, probably 80 yards. And then there's some scrapes and rubs up here. I can see pretty good, not quite as good as I wanted. Do the best I can. And I forgot my face mask. One in the hole. That's a huge bug. Oh my gosh. That was it. That was at like 10 yards. 10 yards. At like 10 yards, just frontal from the ground. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. I did not know if the camera's in focus or not. I couldn't touch it. Straight on, 10 yards. Oh my gosh, how about that? Alright, I'm gonna peek over the edge and see what I can see if I can see this deer. The edge of this, just the edge of this. I'm just gonna go up there and peek over. Alright, I'm gonna back out, get some lights and stuff, probably look at the footage, see what it looks like, and then I'll be back in here in a little bit. Right now, just retracing steps. Some fresh dirt. Come on up here. Pretty sure I see a buck right there. Look at that big body deer. smokes. Well, look at that double browse. Got the whole family out here, and we were able to do a little gridding and walk up on him. He didn't go very far. Hunting out here has been pretty cool the past few weeks. I've had some good encounters with some awesome bucks, and ultimately this guy right here was kind of the end goal for this year. It's day after Thanksgiving, it's raining, got mom, dad, Lee out here. It's about all you could want.